Good morning, everybody. My name is Tom, and I want to explain the name behind the channel. This is the Lord and Lady Tellin channel, and obviously, you guys want to know why we're called Lord and Lady Tellin, and I want to explain that. So, my name is Tom. My partner is Helen. We've been together now nearly 8 years, which is kind of crazy. We've documented a lot of our relationship online across the main channel, Tom Origins, and this Tellin channel, which was just originally called Tellin, obviously for Tom and Helen. But then we upgraded the name to Lord and Lady Tellin, and that kind of happened around our 4 year anniversary. Because for our 4 year anniversary, I wanted to surprise Helen with a cool gift for us both, and I decided to purchase a Lord and Lady title. Now, I don't know if you can still do this, you might have to research it yourself and see if you can, but there was a period of time in which you could donate some money to a manor for a house, and you could purchase a piece of land in the United Kingdom. If you go back long enough, you'll have seen that KSI did this, Syndicate did this. A lot of big content creators started doing it first. That's where I figured out the idea. We've got some pictures of the land and the surrounding areas. We got the family crests, things like that. And at the time of doing this, me and Helen were very into like Game of Thrones. We were into a lot of medieval stuff, so it made sense to do it. We have again a beautiful picture. Looks like a screenshot from Red Dead 2 at the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous and an absolutely clever idea to get as a gift. Really interesting because I'm a big history nerd. Every time Helen takes me to a place or we go and explore a new adventure, I'm always looking at the history and the architecture, and I'm a big fan of all that sort of medieval, old-fashioned stuff. That's why we love York. That is again a crest of the house, things like that. So I'll give you a little bit of context. Obviously, I can't show you too many of the legal documents because they contain like our actual legal names, but essentially there's your stamp sealed of approval, and we've got like a reference code and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so basically we've got two forms of a authentic certification to prove that we'd done these purchases. I've got one for me, one for Helen, and it's really cool because you literally can put this on like passports, driver's licenses, marriage certificates. So when we do get married in the future, you could literally be called Lord and Lady, Tom and Helen. So it's kind of crazy, legally. So I'll just read what I can, skipping over the legal jargon. This certificate asserts the legal right to assume the honorific title of Lord, and then my full name, and Lady and Helen's full name, of Hogan Manor. Furthermore, Lord, my name, Lady, Helen, shall be assigned dedicated land within our estate in northern Cumbria. The assignment number is this. The authenticity number is from London. It's from a limited company. Here's your number here. And duly registered, valid under the laws of England. The validation, international and representative implementation of the assignment shall be governed by the laws of the United Kingdom and of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. So we've actually got like official certification. I can never lose this document because it's crazy, and they've actually given us like, this is Helen's certificate and my certificate and a bunch of the actual like the legal stuff. You can actually sign off and get like your new titles and stuff like that, which is kind of wild. Yeah, that's kind of mad. It's kind of nuts. That's a thing, but there's a map of where it is. Like you can go and visit this estate, and now that I can drive, the plan would definitely be in the new year to obviously go off and explore this estate and everything it has to show. But it was just a really cool idea. I saw two big content creators I saw do it was KSI and Syndicate, and I thought, okay, they've got seriously more money than me, so I don't know how much you have to donate to be able to do this. But when I found out that it was like a charitable thing, and I realized that it was actually quite cool and interesting, I thought I'll do my research, and as a 4 year anniversary gift, I splashed out some cash, and I did it, and I got mine and Helen's titles. So bow down to me, peasants. I'm joking. You don't have to do that. We will chop off your heads if you are naughty. But I promise I will try and be a very nice lord and a very very kind one. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, but it's also like weirdly heavily legalized, which is kind of crazy. So technically, I am a lord of the United Kingdom. Helen is a lady of the United Kingdom. we thought we'd put it in the title of the channel name because one, Tellen was a little bit hard to find on YouTube because it's like an anagram or something like that. It's a bit tricky to find in the search bar. But Lord and Lady Tellen was quite cool. And I thought Lord and Lady, Tom and Helen, was just too long of a name for a channel. So we settled on Tellen, Lord and Lady Tellen. And I thought, it's got a ring to it. It's quite cool. But yeah, I thought you guys would be interested in that. A little bit of history there for you guys to unpick. And I thought, what a good way to welcome you guys to the channel. But basically, this channel is going to be very low key, very, very minor edited. It's going to not have as much editing as my main channel does, and obviously the other channels do. It's going to be more raw uploads and quite easy, quick clips and stuff. It's going to be more like Q&A stuff. It's going to be like couple vlogs. It's going to be traveling wise, road trip wise, and obviously future proofing, which is a big part of what we're trying to do next, which is me and Helen went to uni together for 3 years. We left university. We now live in separate houses. We live back with parents, which obviously is hard for us because obviously one we've lived together for 3 years and now we don't, and that's really hard to adjust to, and that's not done a good number to our health and our mental health. But we're getting better. We're both working full-time jobs and getting money in to pile up our assets. Helen has helped me with saving money, and I've helped her with a lot of stuff too. And between the two of us, we've been able to pour together a lot of money together to get the chains moving on the house operation side of things. And that's what next year is going to, 2025 this year is going to be all about. It's going to be about the housing topic and going to estate agents and talking about prices and kind of giving you guys out there who might be in their 20s or their 30s a real good POV of step by step by step by step how to go from living at home with parents to owning your own property and doing it fully transparently, like taking you every step of the way. And if that's something you're interested in, as well as like what we've learned as being a couple for 8 years, we've got a friend couple who are Neve and Danny. They might show up here as well sometimes, and they have been together for 10 years, so we are following in their footsteps. We've obviously all known couples who've lasted the test of time, couples who haven't, married couples who have, married couples who haven't. So relationship advice and tips and tricks and things like that. There's just a lot on this channel. It's going to be a lot more active than it's ever been. So hopefully you understand it. And it's going to be home to the 2025 Christmas vlogs. Because in the past, Christmas vlogs have only gone up on the Tom Origins main channel. And now that's going more to the business side of the YouTube. And this is more the personal side of the YouTube. I want to kind of turn this channel into more of a personal vlogging channel. And obviously that involves the daily vlogs at Christmas that we do. Things like that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy them. And hopefully you'll enjoy all the content. And hopefully this video gave you a bit of a descriptor of what this channel is going to be about. And basically everything you need to know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Peace. Roll the next clip.